Welcome to a rainy evening of the Horizon Festival. Was playing last night, a little bit off stream, and a little bit here this morning, and apparently there was some Horizon-thon, Forza-thon, whatever the hell they called it, challenges. I won a car and a bunch of wheel spins, so collected the car. We've got some barn finds to do, got a festival expansion. I didn't even think I played much, but I decided that now would be a good time to go back on stream for you guys. So, here's our newest car that apparently you can only get by doing a Forza-thon challenge, the Porsche 918 Spider. It's a nice little car. And I think we've got a festival expansion to go ahead and do, and a bunch of wheel spins, and then some barn finds. So we're going to try to knock those out. Ooh, laser lights. Ow. Got a bunch of achievements too. Here we go, expanding the festival in the Outback.
I've had our pilots up doing aerial surveys for the expansion. Turns out we're not going to run out of Outback anytime soon.
Let's see. So I got a sale on some, looks like monster rally cars, huh? Let's see. Which of these speaks to me? Ow, just smacked myself. I kind of like the Lancias. The Delta is going to be the more affordable car, but look at the credits I got. That's not a problem. Let's go with this. This is just such a beautiful car. It only comes in red. We'll have to find a nice design for it. But I think we're going to collect our barn find from last time. A nice Toyota Land Cruiser. Where do you get? Well, before we do that, we'll put some rally parts on this sucker. 'Cause why wouldn't we? I don't know, that almost seems excessive to me. I mean, that's definitely for, like, way off-road rally, where this is more conventional rally. And let's see what we got here. Just a couple of options for how we want to do up the hood. I think I like that a little better. We'll go ahead and put a full cage in there. And then we'll go to the other end of the car. One thing I've noticed when you're painting, the tops of those lights tend to be a problem in the paint shop. That's not the part of the car I wanted it to give me. What is that? Oh, body kit options. I mean, I'll just do it myself, but okay. So, spoiler options. We can add bolts. We can add bolts and a tire on the roof. Or we can take it off. I guess we'll do the added bolts because I'm not doing a full kind of the super off-road look, so. Do we need this bar? I guess it gives you a little protection from backing into things, but I think it weighs more. Alright, so this thing will be ready to become a rally monster when we need it. But let's go get our Land Cruiser and go use that to find a barn find. I'm going to use one barn find to find another.
My dad had one of these. Never took it off-road, never got it dirty, never drove it much faster than 50. That's probably why I take after my mum.
Thing's a tank, isn't it? Okay, we're going to start by making it not white. White is, in most cases, just, well, okay, I guess it's cream, but it's such a boring color for a car. I kind of like these deep greens on it. Or maybe the red. Gonna go with the red. Let's see. Just see what upgrades they have. I'm sure there's some really cool visual stuff they're gonna let us do to this car. That's something these games have gotten really good about, is letting you do cool visuals to most cars. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. Well, I'm going to go with that, so I can not knock my headlights out when I hit something. Roof rack, then take off the spare. Or just take off the spare. I think I want to keep the spare. Looks good back there. Side skirts. Some mud flaps. Those front mud flaps do not look like they do anything. But the rear ones look useful. And what do we got for hood? Safari snorkel. I think we want a safari snorkel, don't we? Might as well put an off-road compounded tire on it. Give ourselves plenty of grip. Probably want to upgrade to a full rally suspension. Let's see if the roll bars do anything to the exterior. I don't even see the roll bars in the interior. Might already have a cage. And we're going to take a little bit of weight out of this sucker. Alright, we should be ready to go find a barn find wherever it is, even if it's under 2 feet of water. So we'll go find the barn finds.
Scout reports. Better not let them go to waste.
They're in 2 different directions. Oops, I hit the mic again. And then we will, it's probably going to make me set a waypoint to some of these, isn't it? There's a lot of those. Okay, I got it. So I have to do this, and then I can go and set a waypoint to the barn find. Like, why? Why don't we start with the closer one? I haven't even been down that way. Alright. Some new roads to explore.
In 400
And then we'll take our wheel spins.
Turn right.
I think we're actually getting pretty close to the achievement for finding, I think it's 15 of the barn finds, and I think there's actually 20, so I don't really know why the achievement kicks in before you get them all. Unless you have to do something special to be able to get to the last couple.
Keep right.
This is just a weird little bit of road. I don't like this. This seems silly. Whoops. Sorry, dude. Nice relaxed pace that this thing goes at. I could probably trick it out like the Bronco I got. And super weight reduce it and give it 500 to 600 more horsepower and make it a monster. But sometimes it's nice to have something that's kind of a sane machine that you're driving. Why are we stopping? Why am I taking the road? Look at this chain of cars. Sitting there like he's a cop, but it's just a bucket list event. Move! There we go. Ability to overtake. Just waiting for that. I don't know why I'm following the road rules all of a sudden. Whoa! Look at all the Land Cruisers that are randomly out here. And Range Rovers. How weird. Whoa. And Foley's out here in a Jeep.
400 yards. Turn right.
Alright, right turn coming up. I like how they did that. Like, it makes this road feel real that the lines aren't straight. Alright, we're looking for a barn find out here. So let's keep our eyes peeled. Sometimes they're easier to spot than others. We're going to start by going to where I've marked on the map. Unless you guys see anything up here. That looks suspicious, but not any more suspicious than anything else out here. Somebody's followed us. It's cool that this map is big enough that there are parts of it that I just haven't found yet. I think we might have set a waypoint straight to it.
You have arrived at your destination.
That's the second time I've done that, where the waypoint I've set was straight to the barn find. I swear, guys, I'm not looking up where these are.
Okay, time to open her up.
Wonder what it is. Is that a Daytona?
69 Dodge
It is.
Charger Daytona. Look at the size of that wing. This is a custom NASCAR racer. What's it doing all the way out here?
What is it doing in Australia at all? Why is it always night after we find these? Anyway, no, I'm not kidding. I'm not setting waypoints to these knowing that that's where they are. Like, I'm not looking these up. I'm just getting stupidly lucky. Okay, let's go look for the other one.
The Charger back to the shop. See if I can get it fixed up and maybe find out how it wandered so far from home in the first place.
We're gonna take out that fence. I'm just trying to get all the roads out here while I'm out here. Okay. Figured I could get that road pretty easy. I'm gonna leave this stuff over to the right to
In 400 yards.
discover when I'm going for that
Turn
achievement.
left.
I keep forgetting to check for trains before I fly across a crossing like that, because I forget that there's a train. I do wonder why it makes it night every time we discover a barn find.
In 400
weird.
yards. Bear right.
I'm gonna bear right up here. Wow, I didn't get near misses for any of those. Must be going too slow.
Keep right.
That's all there is. There's no more gears.
In 400 yards. Bear left.
I mean, to do otherwise, we'd be going the wrong way up a highway, right? Should we get a picture here where we got a couple of different vehicles? Wow, that broke the window on a Land Cruiser? I don't believe it. There we go. There's 3 cars in one picture. I think there's an achievement at 300, so... This is Horizon! That joke's not funny anymore.
400 yards.
I don't think 300 jokes were ever funny, but they're definitely not funny now. But I'm not funny either, so that's why I made the joke.
Keep right.
Because I'll actually use the lanes if I'm going to be going this slow. I like this jerk. The jerk ain't using the lanes at all. Alright, so we got about 4 miles. What is happening here? Just random stopping, apparently. My Razor is faster than this. Yeesh. I think the Razor was about this fast out of the box. AI just flipping on random turn signals. Who knows where they're actually gonna make a lane change or turn. Oh, we hit 100 miles an hour downhill. Oh, we're gonna try to climb up the other side of the hill. Chug, 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 chugga, 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 chugga. It got up the hill pretty well. That's not gonna be the world's fastest speed trap.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Our turn's coming up. That shadow just sort of drew in randomly. Why is it doing that? Oh, whoa, 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 I got distracted by shadows. Oh man, it does not want to crest this hill. There we go. Okay, the hill's leveling out. We're gonna make it. Mile and a half to go. Oh, there's an actual turn there. That almost seems like they meant to line up those roads and they didn't. And they just decided to stick with it. Okay, we're almost there. Yeah, I know I've got wheel spins available. I'm waiting until I find the barn finds before I use them.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Okay, what are the odds that we hit it right on
Turn left.
2 in a row? Because honestly, if I hit it right on again, you guys are going to get really suspicious that I'm using a map. So I'm kind of hoping it's not here. Just so that I can say that no, I'm not cheating. I mean, if I was cheating, why would I need to use the drone so many times?
You have arrived at your destination.
Well, there was a sign out here, but, no, I don't see a barn out here to be finding. So it could be anywhere out here. Guess we're going on a little safari. tree. I don't know if I really expected to be this far off the edge of the map, but... Anybody see anything? Oh, rock. For some reason I expected to be near this river. It's probably not, but I just had that weird expectation. Well, there's a fence out here, so we're probably on somebody's property now. What's that over there? Might just be a normal outbuilding. It may actually be outside of the... It's outside of the area, so...
There's a room where there could be a barn find nearby. Shall I set a route there for you?
No? Okay, guys, is it time we cheat and throw out the drone? Oh, wait, what's that? Wait a minute, I think we found it. There it is. It's about to start throwing drones, and we found it. What could this one be?
Oh, I love this part.
What is it?
That's an FX. That's the first ute
Oh, that's why I didn't recognize it.
That is Australia's gift to the motoring world, right there. However, ugh, this one smells like it's had goats living in it.
Well, you think you can get the smell out, or... Okay, is that all the barn finds that we actually had on the map? Yes, that was all the barn finds we had on the map, so we're gonna go to this beauty spot.
I'll take it back to the garage. You just wait till I get it cleaned up and retuned.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
We'll get the XP for that, and then we're gonna do all of our wheel spins. I've now got the perk where I can buy wheel spins. So I think anytime I win more than the price of a wheel spin, which I believe is 70,000 credits, I will just take the wheel spin.
You have arrived at your destination.
So what is this beauty spot?
Sometimes in life you have to stop and appreciate the view. Or at least slow down to second gear or something.
Those are some big satellite antennas. Alright, let's take these wheel spins we've got. 9+. We've got 6 wheel spins right off the bat. So let's see if we can finally win a car. Won a couple. I don't think I've ever won one on stream. Well, we're going to cash that in. So, still got 6 wheel spins. Civic Type R. We won a car, that's nice. That'll probably be a fun little thing to drive around. Ah, only got $10,000 for that one. Alright, next spin. Still 4 more to go. Big money, no whammies. Stop. Ah. That was close to being a car. 3 spins to go. Well, that's over 70,000, so still 3 spins to go. We're going to stay on 3 spins. So we got 3 spins we're going to take. Let's see, these are no longer going to be VIP spins, though. Still 3 spins. I actually made money off of that spin. Cobra Mustang. I'm not a big Mustang guy, but I'm sure we can make that into a fun car. 2 spins. Alright, last spin. Let's see what we've got. Big money, no whammies. Ugh. That's kind of disappointing. Alright, so we got a couple of cars. I guess I will... Let's see, what's the social notification I have? What we got in the message center? Oh, they gave me $20,000. We could turn that into two more spins, couldn't we? Let's do it. We're turning that into 2 spins. Yes. So here's our first of 2. Ah, that wasn't a good trade-off. Here's the second one. An Impala Super Sport. Could make that into a interesting car. Like I've said before, I'm not big into old American muscle, but I'm not even sure I would necessarily. My mind doesn't want to think of that even as a muscle car. Oh, I couldn't find my cursor. And 10% towards your skill from combo skills. I guess that's probably the best thing I can unlock right now. Yeah, it is. Let's do that. Okay, we're going to drive back to the festival. We're going to pick up... Well, we're going to look at these new cars and then see what we can do with them. So, got a bit of a drive ahead of us.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
There's an XP sign up here somewhere.
Recalculating route.
Let's see, where's the sign? Oh, it's just right there on the side of the road. I guess that's an easy get. There's 1,000 more XP for us.
In 400 yards, turn right.
I'd really like to get all the fast travel signs, because free fast travel sounds good. Would have saved us some time here.
That 69 Daytona Charge is
Sweet.
ready for pickup. And wait till you hear the story behind it.
So we also have a barn find to go pick up. I'm in a drift zone. It's something that I don't think will drift. Will it drift? I think that's all the drift we're going to get out of this sucker. Two and a half miles, and we're gonna find out what this charge looks like. I wonder if he'll finish the other barn find on our way down there. I don't know if it's time gated, the barn finds, or if it's a certain number of events or what. And honestly, I don't think I'm gonna bother looking it up. I'd rather not know. Oh, we're gonna get her over 100. 105. Oh man, the paint's coming off of this one. Such speed.
In 400 yards, turn left.
I guess technically I could just
Turn
do
left.
this.
In 200 yards, keep left.
Shortcut, 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 shortcut. Oh boy, this may not have been a wise shortcut. Okay, there we go. We got it straightened out.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Alright, whoa. It actually gave us a drift for that.
Turn right.
Alright, we're gonna pick up this, well, these 2 spin cars and a barn find, I guess. I'm looking forward to get my hands on that Charger Daytona. I've always liked that car.
You have arrived at your destination.
I don't know why it gave us a burnout skill for that. Okay, to the garage, to the barn finds. What was the story on this Charger? Look at all these nice barn find cars. Alright, what's the story?
I did a bit of background on this one. Turns out the guy imported it to modify for the Australian touring car circuit. Never finished it, but at least he saved it from a life of going round in circles all day on a NASCAR track.
There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, I think I'm going to look for a nice vintage NASCAR paint scheme to put on it. Designs and paints. Let's just check the storefront. See what we got. No, I already have the General Lee. Don't want to be Fast and Furious. Nope. No. No, 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 nope, nope. I'm about to be very disappointed, aren't I? Okay, let's use a search. To crash if I do that. What do we got? At least that one I recognize as being a real scheme. I always liked that scheme. A lot of attempts at Richard Petty schemes, even though Petty ran a Plymouth. A lot of fake schemes, too. That's a real one. I mean, like, some of these an attempt was made. Some of these an attempt does not look like it was made at all. Almost tempted just to make my own scheme with blackjack and hookers. Yeah, let's see. I'm probably gonna... That one actually looks really well done. It's the number I run. I always kind of like the Coke scheme. I think we found our winner. Of course, I can always go in and make my own scheme later. Gonna try to avoid painting on stream because I have a hunch that that is not anywhere near exciting. Come on. You can do it, little loading circle of nothingness. Then we're gonna look and see what upgrades we can do to this sucker. Get it up to spec for what I want it to be. Alright. What body kit options did they actually give us? Probably a lip spoiler. Yeah, already has a lip spoiler. Why would you do that? I don't understand why you would want to do that. Now it's just a normal Charger with a arrow nose. Like, why not just give us that nose option then for the normal Charger? I mean, it'd be the same car. Okay. I'm not going to try to analyze the logic of that. Nice racing tires on there. Okay, well, it needs a roll cage. We get to take all the weight out of it. Pretty sure we're okay to put new front and rear bars on it. Some nice spring package. Oh, not rally springs. There we go. I think we're okay to do minor brake upgrades. What can we do to the... Well, let's see what we can do in the conversion for the motors. We can do an engine swap. I don't think a V10 was NASCAR spec, much less a V12. In fact, I think they were stuck with the engine that came in the car, so... How many ponies does it already have? Okay, so we can put a new carb on to get to 500. I mean, race exhaust sounds legitimate, right? It's gonna need a camshaft upgrade. We're just gonna do everything I think you'd be able to get away with. I don't think they were allowed to up displacement. But some new pistons and rings I think you could do. Of course you gotta put a race flywheel in there. You can't just run around on the stock flywheel. The thing will come apart. Where are we? We're gonna come in right around 600 horsepower, aren't we? 580? Okay. And... let's see, put a new clutch in. I wish it would show you how many gears each of these transmissions had, because I'd like to keep a 4-speed in it, but I think the stock transmission's probably going to have the gearing I need. I'm going to leave the stock transmission in it for now. I'm going to regret that later. Okay. I'm going to take this thing out on the highway real quick, see what kind of addition. It might need a gearbox on it. I don't know if it's geared properly for the amount of power it has now. And then we'll come collect our couple of spin cars here. We had, what, a Honda Type Civic R and something else. What that is... You should not be holding the wheel there. That's way too high up on the wheel. I don't think it's geared for the amount of power it's got now. Oh, hi, boss. No, it's gonna need a gearbox. I'm actually surprised that it wasn't geared up for more speed, but I guess the street gearbox wasn't set up to do 200 miles an hour. Oh, that was some nice frame lag. Whoa. Let's take a photo of her real quick, especially while we got a car nearby that'll also get us photo points here. Anything else in frame? No, we got a picture of that Jeep already. Oh, apparently I already had a picture of the car I was driving, so... Fat lot of good that did. Alright, back. Let's see, I guess we'll... How far down the road did we make it? I'll just come around and come back then. If I was halfway to Surfers, I was just going to keep going.
Right.
U-turn. Whoops, over-rotated it. Okay, we're going to spin it around again. And now we're going to go. Go. That's a go. Alright, we're going now.
Bear right.
Alright, we'll head back to the festival. We'll check out the other cars. What are these cars doing? Yeah, there's not enough gear in this, is there? It wants to go much faster than this.
In 400 yards. Turn
Ouch!
right.
Ouch! Well, that definitively sucked.
Turn around.
Now the car's wrecked. I really don't care about off-roading it.
Calculating route.
Okay, back into the festival. What was the other car? It was a Honda and something else, right? Oh, it was that Impala.
You have arrived at your destination.
I don't know why it gives a burnout skill for that. Alrighty then, let's see my cars. So I've got a Chevy. Oh, it did tag him as new. Okay, so what can we do to this sucker? I think they ran these in NASCAR too. Maybe I want to put a NASCAR paint scheme on this too. Okay, cool. Let's see what upgrades. Okay, there's a body kit preset. I'm sure this is gonna look stupid. So a lowrider, I guess, is what I'm looking at here. Okay then. Let's see what it actually has on this front. Lip spoiler, no. Nope. And then for the hood, it's probably just the engine peeking through. Like, why would you do that? It would have to be a different engine. That's not just a body kit option. Oh, thank goodness we can put real tires on it and get rid of these white walls. I hate white wall tires. That's just something I don't think looks good. Take out almost 800 pounds of weight. It's really like they want you to have a lowrider, huh? That's 7 inches of ride height. Well, that's just cool. Let's do that. That's hydraulics now. That's just silly. Go with the race springs, though, and then tune the ride height back into it. Which is what I think I'm going to do. I mean, it looks really silly that low to the ground. I mean, yeesh, you're going to be dragging. Okay, we'll go to tune. We'll raise it up, what, like 3 inches? That's probably what it'll take for it to not look stupid. There's a reason why a good lowrider is set up so that it isn't always that low. You don't want it that low when you're driving it around. You are going to tear it up. So is it 3.1? We'll go up to 5.1 and 5.5. That should get her off the ground. I don't know if it'll actually change visually what we're seeing here, but... Okay, paint car. What colors does it come in? Did it actually come up off the ground a little bit? I think it did. We might have to raise the ride height another inch. Man, such muted colors back in the day. Is there a difference between these two? Because if there is, I'm not seeing it. Is that a bug? That is such a deep, dark blue. But I think I have an idea. I have an idea of something I'm going to do. Might not be as easy as my mind makes it seem. And I just said I wasn't gonna paint cars on stream, but I'm gonna paint this one real quick. I think this will look good. And I don't think it'll take too long. Okay, you see where I'm going with this, guys? We're gonna do that, and then we'll go to the top layer. This might actually be where it's harder to put this on, but oh yeah, this is where it's gonna get challenging. We'll have to do some work at the back with some circles to make this work, but we'll get it to work. We'll just go. Stamp that there. And we'll need a square in the back to fill in that last little bit. Stamp that there. Okay, I guess we'll just go with a circle to fill that in because I'm too fucking lazy to go back. I like that. That looks nice. I'm just kind of curious how this would look if I fill in this taillight panel. I think that looks good. What can we do on the front bumper? Front's pretty much all chromed out, so I think I like that. Yeah, that looks nice. It was just a little too dark before, but giving it that little bit of white top and a little bit of white on the back, I think gives you the contrast, makes the car look nice. Also, in the summer, would make the car a little cooler. Okay, what was the other car? It was a Honda, right? Well, I mean, it'll pop up new underneath it, so we'll find it that way. Anyway, I have a lot of Fords for some reason. There it is. Honda Civic Type R. I remember growing up seeing these hatchback Hondas and really liking the way they looked. I bet this one is JDM, isn't it? Right-hand drive. Yep, it is. Which works in this game because it's a right-hand drive country we're in, so. Okay, first things first. The white's gotta go. And this is a car I might be willing off-stream to really play around with and put some crazy design on it. Okay. Yellow's the only factory color I like. We'll go with that. Off-stream, I'll do some probably just bananas design on this sucker. Okay, what kind of upgrading can we do to this? I'm gonna kind of go a little subdued with the upgrades on this one. I could go completely bananas and make this an insane machine. Okay, so we got some body kit options, like you tend to with these cars. I like any of those. Kind of like that. So we'll go with that. Wing options. I mean, that looks most like just the factory wing kind of extended. I kind of like that. Okay, rear bumper. Yeah, I guess I'll go with the one that matches the front bumper. I like the way that looks. And side skirts. Might leave the side skirts factory because I like that better than the body kit, so go with factory skirts. Needs some sporty tires. Go with the street compound tires. Let's see if I can find any nice rims. So like, whoops, those are the factory rims. Let's see. Some 6-spoke. Let's see. What in the heck are these? Those are interesting. I don't think I like them. Especially not in those color patterns. That might be rims that I would have to paint if I bought them. Let's see. I'm just curious, since there, since there are more options than were in the previous game, so I gotta see if there's anything just crazy. I don't think I want to go for just straight up crazy, but I mean, it never hurts to see what just banana stuff you can put on the car. Those are a little crazy. Those are interesting. What do we have under multi-piece? I've seen those a couple of times when I'm going through. They're very interesting. I don't think I like them, but they're interesting. Those are interesting as well. Let's see, anything that's really popping to me? Or am I going to go with one of my... Well, I wonder what those look like at speed. Honestly, save for those. Some odd designs there. I think I'm going to go with the 6-spoke 5 Zegan wheels. I like those. I'll have to give them a nice color on there. Okay. So, gonna weight reduce it, of course. Take out the spare and all that jazz. We're gonna drop it down to the ground a little. And let's see. Put a nice exhaust on there. Okay. That gives us just a fun little street machine. Not really trying to build a race car out of this one. Just sort of... If I'd been the D-bag in high school that had a car like this and too much money, what would I have done that would have been somewhat reasonable? Gotta go matte black on the rims, right? You won't notice that there's brake dust all over them. Okay, let's take this thing out on the road, see how it drives. It's probably going to be one of those screamy little Hondas. Whoa. Okay, here's a good spot for a picture. This will get us, what, 4 cars in the shot? I think I missed a car in the background there somewhere. What is... There we go. I knew there was another car back there somewhere. I don't know what it is about the traffic vehicles that the textures just suddenly pop in. Like they load with one texture and they pop in another. This is some heavy traffic on this road. And it's all trying to change lanes on me. And that traffic thickened up all of a sudden on me. Build up just some crazy skill trains just driving down this road. Okay, that's all the gears we got, as I would suspect. I mean, the Honda I drove for a while and they had this many gears. I never got going anywhere near this fast. Whoa, why is he going so slow? I think this road ends here pretty soon. That was a good skill change. Ooh, back in, stepped out. Alright, here comes the end of this road. Why are you coming? Okay. Is there a road over here that I didn't finish? Okay, well, we'll hit that on our way over here. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Whoop, knocked it all the way down into reverse. Somehow I'd never driven that road. I'm on the wrong side of the road. I would think driving right-hand drive cars would keep me from driving on the wrong side. What was that about? Stupid ass AI.
Mate, I've got that Holden FX Ute
Sweet.
purring. Come down and get it when you're ready.
Figured we had another barn find ready for us soon. Oh, I thought that was going to end this chain there. Alright, let's see what this new barn find looks like. All cleaned up. I imagine it probably looks an awful lot like an old Chevy pickup, but we're going to find out.
There it is, the FX Ute. The beginning of two fine
Achievement.
Australian traditions. Putting trays on the backs of muscle cars and abbreviating words that don't really need abbreviating.
Well, that was the achievement I just got for 15 barn finds, which makes me wonder if there's any more natural barn finds coming, or if there's now only ones you get for doing something special. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 left. But the achievement was for 15, not 20. Which makes me wonder, the other 5 in the DLC or what? That I might have to find out by looking it up. I hate to look this stuff up, though. I do not like that color at all. Man, it didn't come in very many good colors. I really hate that I'm making every car blue, but I mean, come on. That looks like a box of Thin Mints or some toothpaste going on. It's a little dark, I think. A little plain. Little mustardy. Yeah, the dark green, I don't know. That color really doesn't do much for me, and I'm in the army now, so. I notice it accents the rims, so if I do... It does that too if you do a non-manufacturer color, so I could go with a non-factory color. I mean, that's kind of cool. Doesn't red seem like a good color for a pickup truck? Orange seems so... There we go, that's perfect. We'll make it hot pink. I kind of like the orange. The red-orange is a good color for it. Okay, and I bet you there's some body upgrades we can do to it. Probably around the back end. To do something with the bed would be my guess. Okay, let's see. We can add a lip spoiler. We can take the... Oh. See, sometimes taking the chrome bumpers off looks better, but in that case, it makes it look like it's missing some parts. And what can we do around the back? Oh, just a spoiler. I thought maybe we could take the bed cover off. That's kind of a shame. I mean, the body lines are really nice on this. It doesn't... It's still kind of chunky, but it's got something about it that... It's trying to flow more than what I would have expected out of a pickup at that time. Put some nice off-road rally tires on her. I'm curious how much weight reduction you can get on something this heavy. Only 300 pounds. I would have thought this thing would have weighed a whole lot more than that. 60 horsepower. 60. I didn't misspeak. 60. Ooh, boy. That would be ludicrous. Okay, we should probably go do some races now. So let's pick a car that we can go out and do some racing in. I want to race something I haven't raced yet. Oh, I haven't checked out this Cobra, have I? We'll soup this thing up. We'll go do a couple races with it. I knew I had another car that I'd won that I'd forgotten entirely about. Yeah, I knew a guy in high school that had, I don't think his was a Cobra, but he had a Mustang that was a similar vintage. I think his was a V6. He was so excited that he was such a cool guy because he had a Mustang. Nobody cared. Probably because his was already at that point like a 10-year-old Mustang. And nobody's that well, at least then, nobody was that energized about these. This vintage of Mustang, nobody cared. Nobody cared at all. Let's see, what's a good color for a 90s Mustang? Guess we'll go with a red 90s Mustang. I want to shine up these rims. I like nice shiny rims. Wonder if it's got any body kit options that make it look less like a Mustang. Maybe it has some sailing packages. Let's find out. Upgrades. Yeah, there's some body kit options. Let's see. I kind of like that. I guess that was for markets where you needed a front license plate. So I'm split between that and that. I'm gonna go with the sailing parts. Yeah, Ford had 2 wing options. They had one that just said Mustang, one that said Mustang GT. Interesting. Ugh. Suddenly have the sniffles. It's probably allergies. I hate spring. My allergies have always been a problem in spring, at least since I moved north. I like the second Ford option. I don't like that. Really don't like that. Kind of indifferent on the Salem. Let's compare that to the... It's just the second Ford one with a scoop. Okay, so we'll go with it. See, the car already looks better. Put some nice sticky tires. We're going to try to keep it in B class, though. I think B class is a good goal. Honestly, it's got all the power it needs. It's the suspension, I think, that was what never impressed me on a Mustang. Or the brakes, for that matter. Okay, I guess we'll throw a clutch in it. I mean, there's not a whole lot of upgrading it's going to let me do now. Could probably sneak one of these in. We might be able to sneak a flywheel upgrade without bumping it up to a A-class car. Nope, can't sneak that in either. Okay, so that's what we're going to get out of that. Ugh, the sniffles. Such spring sniffles we have. Okay, let's go find a race we can do with this thing. These are all flagged with new, but it looks like I've done them. I haven't done that one. I don't think it's going to be any good for a Mustang. Honestly, probably what I need to do is go like somewhere that isn't surfers. Let's see. Yeah, it's still flagging some of these races up here as having something new, though. So, we'll go to this one. I don't think there's anything actually new there for me to do. I actually had the thought of, did I just blow by a cop? And I realized, no, that's just that there's a cop car in the game. There are not actually cops in this game. Although I suppose if you wanted to, you could try to play cop. Whoops. See, I'm honking at a guy for driving like a jerk, and instead I started a convoy. Yeah, I've already done this, but it says I have a rivals event. So I guess we'll do B-class rivals. Alright, here we go. And that corner would really draw me in if I didn't have the line on. Actually, I don't even need to beat his time. I just need to run clean, don't I? Oh, it cut through there. Slowed up way too much for that corner. Alright, so we're halfway through, still pretty sure I'm ahead of the target time. A little bit of wheel spin off of that corner. A little bit more off of that one. But that's probably because of the surface change that I just forced myself onto. I hop in that curb. Took out a yield sign. Alright, is it a straight run to the finish from here? I guess it is. There's no other checkpoints to hit. Got a little bit of air there. There's the finish. Not only did I run clean, I think I beat his time. Oh yeah, 11 seconds. Why is it in reverse? That's a weird bug. No, I'm good. I don't want to have to go faster. I'm sure I could if I really pushed it harder, because there were a couple of corners that I was a little slow through, but that was a completely respectable run. Okay, so what else is it flagging as new up here? It's still flagging it as new. Is it a championship that's flagging as new? Oh, it is. It's got the little cup next to it. That's probably what that's supposed to mean. Yeah, that's what's going on with these. They've got a championship associated with them that I haven't done yet. Okay, I understand now. Is XP boards I haven't hit? Well, there's boards up there I haven't hit. Let's go hit those. We're pretty close to another spin.
Yards. Turn right.
I don't mind tearing up a Mustang in a construction site.
Turn right.
Oh, I guess Foley didn't want to follow me. Whizzing by cars, picking up the near misses. Alright, so we're gonna go up there see if we can't get all the signs up there that apparently I haven't hit yet. I'm actually surprised because I'd spent some time up there and thought I'd gotten all the signs. But apparently I didn't.
At the
There we go.
roundabout, take the 4th exit.
Or I could do this. Make it the first exit. Ooh, almost hit that tree.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 100 yards, turn right.
Just a little sideways, okay.
In 200 yards, turn
Okay,
right.
let's find this sign.
Turn right. You have
It's up
arrived
on
at your
that
destination.
over there. Probably only get there by jumping off the other building, huh? Yep, so I know what we gotta do. No Foley, we don't have to do a convoy race to the satellite array. I don't know if we're gonna have enough speed to make this jump. Oh, hang on, that wasn't what I needed to do anyway. Oh. I had enough speed, I didn't stop. Had a cough I was holding in there, and I was trying to get my fingers on the mic switch before I coughed. Oh, hi, Foley, you're just gonna be stuck up here now? I didn't. Ah, missed. I want to hit it with the back of the car. I really do. That wasn't the back. Yeah, we got a spin, but there's another sign up here somewhere. Where is it? There's a fast travel sign. That's probably easy to get.
Turn right.
Ow. Kind of nosedived there, didn't I? I think Foley's just going to be stuck up there forever like that.
In 200 yards, keep left.
Oh, nope, he got free. It probably just respawned him. You should put all these pallets here.
Keep left.
There it is. It's up there. Okay, we can get to that.
You have arrived arrived at your destination.
Man, I hope they weren't using that scaffold for something important. Oh, that's solid. Okay. That's actually a ramp. Okay, I thought maybe we'd get a spin off of that. Instead, we nearly flipped her. That wasn't really what I was trying to do. Okay, let's go get this other XP board while we're up here, and then we'll take the wheel spin.
It is safe to do so.
Then I probably need to take a break to get some lunch or something. Been at it for nearly an hour and a half.
Turn left.
Okay, I'm
Turn
gonna
left.
guess... Well, I was gonna guess it was on the upper level, but it's pointing me to the lower one.
You have arrived at your
No, it's gotta be up
destination.
top. Ah, come on. Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's take our spin here and see what we get. Big money, no whammies. Stop. Well, that's enough to be able to afford a purchased spin, so we'll buy a spin too and see what we get. Since we'd still be up 10 grand on the purchase spin. Okay, well, we got bugger all for it, so that was a letdown, honestly. Alright, well. Let me check and see if there's any good skills to buy here. I could pick up some bonus credits. I'm going to save to 10 to get the mini. Probably. Yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna call that a stream for now. I'll probably be back on later today after I've had something to eat and spent some time doing a little bit of something else. But it's been fun, and we'll be back to doing more of this game. Like I said, I do a little bit of playing off the stream, but I'm not gonna do showcases and that kind of stuff. I'll probably vet some bucket list challenges, because playing the music on those, I really don't want to be having those music clips at the beginning of my each and every one, when YouTube can be a little bit of a stickler about that. So it's been fun, and I'll be playing with you guys later on.